Viv, open please. God will make a way, but there seems to be no way. Your turn. So, Laguna San Carlos? Within 1 hour we already kind of have an option for another place.
If you search your soul, there's no need for pretending. We got something I wanna talk about now tonight.
Is the family from the owners are coming, they what I've understood, they want to kick us out indeed in a few days. We're not gonna do that because they're breaking contracts, so we just film this in case it goes bad. So I'm having quite some emotions at the moment because I'm sure about what they're saying, but the thing is, first time they ever rent out this house and they make a mess already. So let's see what's happening. I'm making some coffee for Vivian. I mean that also in the conversation with the family from the landlord, but I don't speak Visaya, so most of the time when I speak English to them, they don't really understand. At least the father understands, and I'm not sure if the lady understands. So I think Vivian is upstairs, a bit emotional, and they kind of want us to move out in 2 days' time, unless we pay a full amount of rent, which we don't want to do because it's not honest. And we simply will not let them walk over us. So, Vivian, Viv, open please. No. Coffee for you. Okay. Coffee. So, embarrassing actually, and they're giving problems to us, problems to the one who installed the water tank, and we don't want to be in between the one who installed the water tank and this family, because it's not our problem. So kind of like they're making it our problem, and it's a lot of stress. We came here to enjoy and to let our kids and experience more of the Philippine culture. Well, this is not part of Philippine culture. We don't want this, and it's not nice also. So they suddenly didn't remember anymore that we would pay less first month until they would fix the water and everything. They wanted to pay us, make us pay full amount for all the trouble. And we've had 3 weeks of trouble. You have only seen a little bit in the vlogs, and of course you haven't seen all the emotions we went through. Well, this is the first time you really see the emotions, and being emotionally now. I've had a lot of stress about this, and you don't see that back in the vlog, so I can't explain to you, but even it's unconsciously that it's influencing us. I'm not sure if we've given you an update already. There was a lady who was, you are watching a vlog, so you were commenting about you had a small holiday house in Leyte. Holiday house probably means it's partially furnished. We really would love to take you up on that offer, and so please connect to us. We have replied your comment on community page below the vlog that we search for a house or something, and we've even edited it several times with some updates in the hope you will get a notification from that. We're not sure we get a notification from that. Maybe you don't know that we replied, so please be happy for you, your nickname. Please reply to us. There's some people praying for you, and I think you live in Austria or in Germany, so we really need your help. And we might even want to move even within 2 days, or else we just pay them the amount that they now are asking for us, and hopefully they will also pay back the lady that installed a tank for them, because she also didn't get the money. And Vivian knows more because most of the things were in Bisaya. So we only meant good for our family and for the people here. We just don't want to be run over by people. So
thing is, Leah installed the pump has become a friend, and now she's like angry with us, something that we're not satisfied with the work.
She's not happy.
She's not happy, and then now she's decided that she will cut up all the pipe. It doesn't matter to us, but the thing is,
it doesn't work anyway, so.
Huh?
It doesn't work anyway, so it doesn't matter to us, but it's not.
But because of her anger and her disappointment, she will do it, but she doesn't want to talk to us anymore, so.
Well, we just went to her house just to
It's just you can talk to her. She's not like experiencing anger, but you see that she's not happy and she doesn't want to talk.
Yeah, even 2 days ago, even a big bread for her and brought bread to her just to as a friend, just like we brought some bread to some other friend who's helping us with internet. And it's never nice to have conflicts. And so if you're watching us, we really love you, the one who installed the tank, and we don't mean any harm. And of course now we might be seen as difficult people, as complainers. It's not our thing, and simply it doesn't work. The water simply doesn't work. It still doesn't work. It's even more complicated than it was before.
And
but we don't want to talk about this thing because
we don't have the right to demand those things or something. But we have right that we should have just accepted it or something. That's what they want.
Yeah, that's what they want. They just expect us to agree with. We're going to show you one of the things which we don't like. This cupboard was completely filled up with their stuff. We have put it in a box. This cupboard we can't use. It's filled up with the stuff. It's even locked. This is all the stuff. This was all filled. We have taken it out, but we don't use it anyway. There was a cupboard we given to the kids. This cupboard we have emptied, but there's still some stuff from them. We haven't used it, but it's still their stuff. And then that's quicker. That cupboard is filled. This we've emptied, and we have put in stuff behind the bed here. We are showing you here, Samuel. Showing you quickly here. Every cupboard has their stuff. It's their stuff. It's not our stuff. It's their stuff. Here, it's all there. Then I show you here. This is the house we're renting the furniture. It's their stuff. It's all their stuff. We can't use the house. Yeah, it's all their stuff, and it's even dirty. This drawer, it's all their stuff. This is all their stuff. All the drawers are filled with their stuff. Samuel, can you show it, please? This is all their stuff. Everything, every drawer, every cupboard is filled with the stuff. We rented the house furnished in the hope we can, of course, unpack our bags and suitcases. But you can see we're still living from our suitcases. That's one of the issues which we don't agree with, and we rented the house furnished in the hope we can use the cupboards. If else we would have gone to a hostel or something. Yes, right, Viv? And then of course we rented the house with 2 bathrooms which we want to use, but we cannot use it. But still, we don't want to talk about all this stuff. I just want you to explain that we don't want to be overwalked by people like that, and we still love them, but we simply financially we don't want to agree with these things. So they're forcing us to simply accept it, which is not a good thing. And so if you're watching and you have a house for us, like maybe in this area, or we really would like to move to the Tagalog speaking area. There was somebody who was talking about a house in Los Banos, only 8,000 per month, fully furnished. They were saying, we have replied to your command, please contact us. I forgot her name. Do you still remember that? There were some other people who sent us links, but it was not that was just from a site. If you have tips, we are desperate, and in a way we're also desperate, of course. But we do believe, and we stay positive, right? This is a momentarily thing, but we stay positive and we continue believing for provision. We continue believing that when you work hard, when you search hard, you will find. And when you pray, when you ask, you receive all these things. But of course, it goes combined with working. Some of you are standing at the fan, maybe. So, but it's easier when you are at a region where you can already check out the place. If we would need a house here, we can look around, but we don't want to stay here. We want to go to maybe a lot of people have been suggesting Laguna, Cavalos?
Cavite.
Cavite, people say its crime rate is higher, you know, and I think you have to drive all the way back before you go to Manila. Batangas people have said, but we think in Batangas people only they speak in the first language will be. Yeah, so we want to in the first language we want to speak Tagalog. I don't know even how to explain. The thing is, if you have a place temporary where we don't have to pay directly 3-4 months, so you can check out the place, or if we agree with your place to stay longer, would be wonderful. I don't know how to say it.
So we can't also just move to another place here because they say that there's a few houses here for rent, which is empty.
Yeah, so that means we have to
so
buy.
Much cheaper. But then you have to buy, and then if we move to the Tagalog area, we cannot just bring a lot of stuff with the boat or something, or even with the plane. You cannot bring anything at all.
So if you do know a place, maybe partially furnished, just the basic things, but we don't want a fully furnished house if we have to pay for that furniture as well. So that's what we're trying to say.
Yeah,
right?
and bear in mind, we also want to say that because we have to see the place, and when we come, we need to like a month tryout or something.
Yeah, in the back of our mind we still have, if we can't, if our house would be sold in Indonesia, we might ship all our stuff here, then we have everything double. So, but we are open for good suggestions, and hopefully commenting works. Just look us up on the community post where we'll post this vlog as well. Yes? No, anything to add? If the people from this house are watching us, we do love you, even though we don't understand how things can go like this, how you could be money such a big issue, and it's just unfair. You should have been honest about the house. You should have been honest about that the water wasn't working. You should have been honest that we can't use the furniture that we're paying for. That's so. Now, see you tomorrow. Whatever. Yes.
I think so.
See. Your turn. So, we continue to stay positive. See, playing with the kids. Viren is sharing a hug and with tears with the neighbors. Yes, don't cry, she's running away. You're wearing a bra now, right? So no problem. So, that's what you said last time. So, we just continue to stay positive, Viv.
Yeah.
And you know what happened? Within 1 hour, we already kind of have an option for another place.
Yes.
We still have to consider that and see if it's the wise thing to do. But somehow, God will make a way where there seems to be no way. Yes? So, if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell, and share our vlogs. And where can you subscribe? No, where can you subscribe, Mary?
Here you can subscribe. Here's a former vlog and here's another vlog for you.
Yes! Ooh, 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 ooh! Yes, you are! You are! You are!